Okay, doke. Here we go. We are live and in your face, folks. It's good to see you. Anybody that's here, Marshall and I were trying to do a few things, and oh yeah, I was gonna look at that. Hang on, let me close this. I had to close that down. Then I got to go over here. Oh, it's so confusing when I have to do technologies. Sorry, I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, we want to do that, and then we want to do this, and we go here, and then we go here, and we mute it. There we are. All right, live and pop out. Now live. There we go, and then move it over here. All right, so we changed a few things today. I don't know that I need this down here this far. I kind of like it better when it's... Yeah, I definitely like it better when it's right here. That's where it should oughta was. Oh my goodness. And then we do window left, and then we choose this one. There it is. Alright, so we're just making sure that my microphone still works. Making sure you can still hear me. Looks like my levels are about the same. Still fighting my shoulder, as you can see. Yeah, I was trying to change the sound around so I could mix YouTube sound inside of Reaper, but I can't do that yet because I use NDI, and it's somehow sending not just my camera, but also the audio from the camera microphone. So I just wait and see if magically somebody shows up. While we're waiting to see what happens here, I'm gonna do a guitar thing. I don't know. We'll see how long I can sling this thing over my arm. What in the hell have I done? Hold on. I did something to myself. Hold on there. Now, don't get too excited. Wow, what the heck? I don't think I have ever done that before. Not like that anyway. Holy mackerel. Don't. That has never gotten tangled like that before. Wow. Interesting. Well, that was fun. Oh look, it's Gary Hubbs. Hello, you can drive and listen. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm here, is because I made some changes that didn't work. So that's gonna make it a little louder, at least for the time being. I've got to adjust some stuff. But I need to make sure that the guitar is still working as well. So I'm going to plug that in. You'll be hearing some loud clicks, similar to that. I don't know. Let's see here. Alright, so that should have helped my volume a little bit on the microphone end of things. So, alright. You don't have to answer me, Gary. I do monitor my vocals, so I know I'm louder. Okay, well, that sounds pretty good. Let's see here. So, where is... I gotta check all my levels and make sure all my shit is right. That's done, that's done, that's done. We're at 0, we're at 0. Alright, now, let us see... Alright, so now I should be up more comparably. I'm up at about 1 o'clock on the gain now. I'd been playing around with it while we were trying to make my sound come through there. So Now it should be back pretty much to my normal levels. I'm just coming into the yellow inside of OBH or OBS or whatever the fuck this program's called. And I think my guitar has, generally speaking, always been louder. But it's on a line feed, so it is what it is. I can just turn it down if it's too loud. Yeah, I kind of figured. So don't do any dangerous like texting and if you crash and die, your wife is going to be really mad at me, and so are your kids. So don't do the crashing thing. Try a lighter pick and do some. Oh my goodness, that just jumped right the hell off of there. All right. What effect do I have on? Yeah, I did something here. I have an effect on that I don't normally have on. Let's go look at the amplifier. Amplifier, yeah. Whoops, not that one. This one. Yeah, that one. Okay, so the octaver is off. Oh, I got the doubler on. Interesting. I don't remember that being the mic or the thing that I started. Let's do. Omnipresent greetings from the Uncle Jesus Show. Hello, Uncle Jesus. How are we? I am messing with my sound because, well, I was messing with my sound, and things were messed up for a minute because what I was trying to do didn't work. There we go. That's what I was hearing. Yep. I don't know what this pitch function is on... God, that's weird. It must change the pitch. So let's turn this... Yeah, that has to do with the reverb. And there's that other that I was hearing before, where it's staying. When I say I messed up my sound settings, I really messed them up good. I was playing with amplifier settings and clearly pedal settings, you know. Things like reverb, you know. Let's take it out completely. Pretty dry. Let's put it back. Take a little bit out. Thank you, Uncle Jesus. Yep, it's a very heavily modified Stratocaster. It doesn't have singles in it anymore. Oh look, I tore up my microphone. It's single humbucker now. I do not have the phase thing. I can turn off some or all. Hey Zach, what's happening? I can turn off this switch right here, this little micro switch. It allows me to use multiple. If I'm in the bridge only, and I've got this switch down, it adds the middle pickup. I turn it off, it takes it out. So it's all humbucker now. So, and if I have it in the number 3 position or middle position, and I put this up, that is all 3. But it's all 3 equally. I don't know if you can hear that difference. When that switch is on, and now when the switch is off. It's a pretty subtle difference. That's in the middle position. It's a bigger difference when I'm down here. Pulls that right out of there. Alright, so I got the reverb back to being right, I think. Now let's go look at things like overdrive. Let's put some dirt on this and see what happens. Let's put level in the middle and we'll bring drive up to, let's try 10 o'clock. Mid bass, mid treble. Your destination is on your left. You have arrived at the cannabis store. Thank you for shopping with us today. We hope that your stay has been fun. Hey, Robbie Stingle, what's happening? And we hope that your high is good. Stay mellow and stay smooth. I got a great announcer voice if I really get myself into it. I've had a lot of fun with that over the years. Yo, Zach, you're between sleep and awake. Let's see. It's pretty late early for you, isn't it? Depending upon your perspective. Aren't you more easternly than IBs? You're Gary and I are in the same time zone. But I think you are in seems like to me you're either the mountain time. Well, I call it mountain time. I don't know what it's called in other places, but anyway, that's at least that's what's stuck in my head. Yeah, so okay, so you're East Coast time. Okay. You are the same as Preston. There's somebody else that's in between, and it may be the people that I game. Yeah, you didn't fuck anything up, bro. It's all back to normal. Ruby's not even mad at you anymore. No, everything worked right from the get-go. Amplifier settings were a little bit different. I don't think it saved at exactly the same place I had it before. I had to go in and play with the reverb, and I'm messing with the overdrive right now. But other than that, everything was just dead on. Changed the levels, got them back up to where they need to be. Now once again, like I said the other day, I now feel like I'm just talking. Instead of before, using the 58, I felt like I was talking to the microphone. I had to be directly right straight here so that there was no doubt that my voice... Anyway, you get the point. So, yeah. I shall do so. Thank you, brother. Good reminder. I was just playing this out, and I think I got it back to where I want it. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the way that sounds. So, let me close that, and then, save. Save project. Okay. Now everything is right back to where it was. Cool. Hey, Mark, welcome. Just doing a quick sound test. Marcel and I were playing with a few things, and I messed it up, so he fixed it again, and oh, hello, David. Welcome. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I said quick, but, quick for me could mean, 2 hours. But, anyway, that's neither here nor there. Because now I'm here, and I got Ruby warmed up, and my shoulder's not cramped yet. That's kind of cool. I like that part. What do you think, Marshall? B minor, F sharp? What should I pick? What should I pick? Whoop. Don't do that. Yeah, that's what I meant. So if you could just do what I want you to do. David L. F sharp. All right. F sharp. God, that hurt my shoulder. All right, here we go. Oh, what am I doing here? I gotta change this chord. I don't know how this suddenly got longer than when I set this up, because I had just a regular little, you know, tension relief down here, and this thing is just, oh, I know what I can do here. I'm gonna hook it over my capo. There. Now that looks really dumb, but it won't catch on my guitar anymore. Let's see here. Where do I want this? Okay. So, oh, I just closed that, and I gotta open it back up again. There we go. Let's bring there. No, Chris Lane, it's not. How do you not have a wrench? What the fuck? Hang on a minute. I gotta throw a wrench at you. There we go. Okay. Now you should be blue. All right, that's way gooder. I think that sounds okay. At least to start. We may change that. You were happy to see, now you're blue. I like that. That's creative use of oh yeah, gooder is my favorite word. More gooders when I get really excited. But yeah, gooder is, that's a favorite of mine. That's a personal word that I made that up. That's what I'm claiming anyway, because that's all I got. So I don't have many claims to fame. All right, let's see what this thing sounds like. I'm going to presume everybody's hearing this. Wow, that's not at all what I expected. Nope, we're going to pick a different track because I can't feel that one. So let's pick a different F sharp jam track. Tasty Blues rock guitar backing track jam in F sharp. And yes, thank you, Robbie. I am noble and powerful. That's what we're going to go with. I appreciate you, Robbie. Alright, so this is from Elevated Jam Tracks. Okay, that's a little bit more gooder. Oh, he's getting all fancy playing with a slide in the video. Oh, and he's mixed in. That bastard's using an acoustic too. I'll find it. Well, whoops. I think it works. I think it's safe to say that it works. Good call on that key. I like that. I gotta tweak the amp some more before I like it really. But yeah, I'm trying to do my root notes. I did my 5 minutes. As I said on Wednesday, I promise I'll do 5 minutes of a diatonic G major scale, the Ionian, and I did that now 2 days in a row. It's getting a lot easier. So that was good advice that I got from my guitar teacher and my guitar teacher's assistant. You guys can decide which is which between Preston and Marshall. I'm pretty sure that at this point in time, they're both teachers and I'm a student. So, yeah, and I had to take a month off. That's why I'm doing this. That's what we were trying to set up, Mark, and it failed. We think it has to do with me using NDI, and it's picking up my microphone from the camera and injecting that into the signal because my vocal is in the loopback mix regardless. This is F, F sharp, G, A, there's C, B, let's see, hold on, there's D, no, that's C sharp, excuse me, of course E, D sharp, D, C. I'm trying to skip around to see if I'm actually calling a note, because I can do them in order easily. So that's why I was trying to randomly pick a fret and say the note. It's way better than it used to be. I'm getting eh. So I know I named a few wrong, but I'm practicing, and I haven't been practicing those things very much in the past. Where now I've committed to doing the 5 minutes, and when I'm doing the G scale, whoops. And I go up and down and back and forth, and then I try, and right now I'm blanking because I'm thinking about 3 things at the same time, but I try and sing each note as I play it with the scale in front of me so I can see I'm just calling out the note and singing it at the same pitch as the string as I play it. And I'm hoping that that will associate the sound and the pitch and the name of the note. That's my long-term goal. That's the one that anyway. Oh. I'm working on it. I am a work in progress. Kim, welcome, welcome. That's my best little. It's kind of an 8-bar blues, but I miscounted a couple of times. So it was a 6.5-bar blues on a couple of those. Who was counting? Because that's what I'm supposed to do. Except I'm supposed to count all the way to the right number. I think counting is important. I just wish it was optional, because then I have to think of extra things. I try and use my foot and a metronome, but sometimes it doesn't work. It is merely a suggestion. Yes, sir, we're going to rock this in a 12-bar classic blues lick. Go. I'm only counting to 8, bro. Sorry. 12 is merely a suggestion. It's still an even number, so we should be able to make it work, right? It's like when you play off somebody and they're playing in double time and you're playing in 4/4 or whatever. Or they're playing, you know, they're playing 6/8 and you're playing, you know, 3/4, 3/4. So much easier to play this guitar than Douglas. I mean, Douglas plays well, don't get me wrong, but Douglas ain't Ruby. Everything about this guitar is right for me. How it feels, how it looks. So thank you, Kim. Appreciate that. Yeah, this was just a short sound test to make sure that I didn't screw it up too badly. Marshall rescued me. That's what we're going with, is that Marshall rescued me. Now, we were just trying to make a loopback function work. If we can figure it out, I think it'll be great, because I will then be able to mix the YouTube backing track volume relative to my volume in Reaper, instead of what I do right now, which is change my monitor level and change the level. If it's hitting hard on the desktop audio side, then I bring back the Focusrite USB audio. So oh yeah, I'll get right on that, Mark. I can't even count to odd numbers. Because that sounds like I'm mathing. So, oh, and David, I wanted you to notice something. If you're still out there, I think you are. You had throwing fire at me a minute ago. You're gonna give it a shot. Okay, cool. That'll be awesome. Awesome. Cool. You do that. I'm gonna end this up. But anyway, this is for Dave. Good. I got this cleaned up. I got it set up. We'll try it in a few streams and we'll see what happens. I mean, you kind of inspired me to use it, you know. The drawback is that I gotta double the glasses, because if I don't want to put contacts in for a live stream, because that seems wasteful. But this way I can just throw them on over I think it looks okay. I think it works. It makes it darker, but I can still read. If I take the glasses off and put just the sunglasses on, no, there's not going to be any deciphering of the magical words. So I love this hat too. I just don't wear it much. So we'll try it out for a bit. Well, thank you very much, David. I appreciate that. I forgot to turn my guitar down. How do I know that? Oh, it's because when I ran my hat across the strings, it made an evil hiss. sound. Something. I don't know. Words. So, I might be doing... I might be doing an impromptu live tomorrow. I kind of want to do a couple of things on the Ibanez. Gonna have to hold up the show for a minute on a couple of things, but I want to go ahead with resoldering the wires and extending the other thing out, getting that going. So I may do one that, but the cheap sunglasses. Yes, yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, but you can't get the clip-ons that look like. Okay, I got. Okay, I have personal issues, Mark. You know, so these right here are my favorite sunglasses. They fit my face absolutely perfectly. They're for riding, for driving, for anything. But well, the other cool thing about them is they're safety rated. They actually have the little dot down here, so if I'm going somewhere, that they are an SAF safety goggle. The SAS company, if anybody is in any industrial, they've heard of SAS because they make everything OSHA approved. So, like I said, the downside is that if I do that, if I put my glasses on with clip-ons, these, they don't have that cool factor. I don't look as good to me. And looking good to me, well, I like to look good to me because, you know, it is just what it is. But yeah, I dig those shades, so that's my problem with that. If I put my contacts in, I can see perfectly fine and do that. I am just at the perfect distance from the screen without glasses that I can't. Now when I'm on that one, that 21-inch screen there, these are both 21-inch screens that I'm comparing here. The Apple 21 and this Lenovo 21 that's a Windows machine. This one right here, the Apple, way easier to read. It was way easier to zoom on. I still haven't figured out. Yeah, I'm getting old as dirt. I'm not quite that far yet. 59 this year, in May. So, it's been a minute. I've lived a couple of lifetimes now, especially if you count, you know, drug addiction and a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's plenty. It's stories. I'm gonna dedicate a whole show just to introducing me and giving people some background. I haven't made any big announcements about what it's going to be because I have to talk to some other people before I do that. So, Mitch Heyman, welcome, welcome. Great show the other night. I popped in there for a little bit. Fortunately, I could not hang out for very long, but I did like what I saw. I like you guys. It's nice to see you having the show out there again. Hey, Tim Thomas, welcome, welcome, and thank you everyone who's popped in here. Fantastic to see you all. This was completely unscheduled. Like I said, Marshall and I were trying to make the loopback function work for my DAW Reaper to allow me to adjust my my YouTube sound for my backing tracks, which I am stoked. And if we figure it out, it's going to be awesome. It won't make any real difference to what you guys hear, not very much anyway. But when it will make a difference in that if I adjust the backing track volume in Reaper for my sound, it probably is going to affect yours. But that's minor. Me being able to hear the right mix is more important. So, me being able to hear what I'm actually mixing and what you guys are hearing as far as the levels go, that's a good thing in my book. So, yeah, may see you guys tomorrow. I might do it on Sunday, I'm not sure. I'm going to get out of here. Marshall, get your stuff set up. I'll be watching for the notification to come across. and be cool to watch you. I love watching your streams anyway. I learn shit from you like, well, I'm pretty much every time you open your mouth to say something. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. You guys get back to your things. Looks like we're going to be able to see and hang with Marshall in a little bit. So watch for that notification to come up, and have fun. So yeah, go see Miss Wen and DeBooze, and have a good one. Kim, thank you. Thanks, Mitch Hammond. I know you weren't here for long, but I appreciate you coming by. This was just a sound test. And I knew it wasn't going to be super quick, so always good to see you too, David. Take care, everybody. Maybe I'll see you in Marshall's when he gets his stream going. So, peace out, and stop streaming.